As usual, it's springtime and I got on my bike and rode a couple of days, and of course I noticed immediately the tire is down again, so I need a new tire. And of course in springtime all the mechanics are fully booked and they don't have time to change my tire. So I ordered my own online and I put all the methods together that I found on YouTube to change a tire as easy as possible. First thing I did was put the side stand down. I got some cushioning for between the pillar and the motorbike, and then I got a strap to strap the bike to the column so I could lift up the rear wheel. But soon I had to discover that the nut was closed so tight that I couldn't open it with the wrench in the onboard toolkit. So I went out and picked up a massive torque wrench. I pulled off the sprocket and removed the dampeners, so I wouldn't lose them. Next I got a thick sheet of cardboard and two pieces of wood, a short one and quite a long one to get some leverage. The rear end of my old Land Rover served as a counterpart. It took me a couple of tries to figure out the right technique, but in the end I succeeded by placing my foot on the opposite side of the wheel. This way I quite easily managed to break the bead out of the rim. And then the same thing from the other side. I got some zip ties and started fiddling them in between the tire and the rim. The aim of this exercise is to squeeze both beads together. Placed about 8 zip ties. Unfortunately, I don't own any screw clamps, otherwise I could have used some of these to help me squeeze the tire together. Okay, then tighten them up. Then I'll lube it. Everything that's lubed just works better. Just window cleaner. And now pull it off. nicely in the bed. Easy. Tire is off. Then I go get the next tire. Then I make sure that there's no damage to the band inside. Just clean this a little bit. Make sure there's no dirt inside. Then I've warmed up this tire in the sun, so it doesn't. So it's a little bit more flexible, because this one is still quite stiff. This is actually an adventure tire. It's a little bigger, huh? Gonna take double zip ties, as I just noticed. Quite easy now. I have to check in which direction that the wheel runs. This direction, huh? And where the brakes are. So I would say this would be about it. And then I lube it again. Always good to lube. It makes things easier. Now there should be a dot on the tire that should tell me where it's the heaviest and where it's the lightest. Can't find the dot. In that case, try to sling it on, huh? Yes, and it's on without using tools, and that's really good for the rim, huh? Then I can reuse the zip ties. I just got one of these pointy things here, and I actually can open them up normally.
and then reuse them. Would be a shame to throw these away. Fresh zip ties. So I managed to save those zip ties. Now I'm putting the valve back in, and I have to ride to the gas station to get some air because I don't have my own air compressor. Okay, see if this works. Make it pop. So I managed to pop it twice. The camera ran out of battery quickly. So when you're putting air in, it pops once and then twice, and then make sure that it's all nicely inside here and on the other side, and then that's all good. I went and I got myself a balancer for 40 bucks and some weights, so it's quite simple to balance it. Just balance it, put weights on the side and that it's going to, and until and then you can find a video online how to balance a wheel. That's quite easy. Now I'm going to put this back in again and release the bike and then go for a test ride. First I'll take it a little easy because they're quite slippery in the beginning. And then what's very important is to fasten this nut here with one of these here, so you can really adjust it to, this one needs 90 Newton meters, that the torque is right so you don't lose your wheel. Make sure the chain tension is right, and then that's it. So that was a free wheel change. I'm really happy that worked and satisfied. It was my first time doing this, and it felt like it's really easy. One method that I didn't use this time, but that I think is very, very helpful, is just putting to fiddle the wheel inside. In the end, this helps a lot to just put one of these straps around and fix it. Then it's much easier to juggle in. That took a little bit of an effort here with the brake caliper. But now everything is fixed again and set to go. Now I'm really happy that I can ride this bike again. Now that all the mechanics don't have time for me, I actually did it myself.